Hi everyone, I would like to introduce the book Laura Land, Could We Change the World? It's really about cognitive behavioral methods which apply to anybody who would like to learn about his thinking, his emotions, healthy emotion responses, unhealthy. And it's for a long time psychologists, therapists treat patients with different psychological problems and mental problems with help this method. This method appears as a method in late 60s, and a lot of things psychologists they suggested that thinking define how we feel and how we behave, how we live our lives, how we get along with environment, with people. And this is very important to learn this method, all people, because we need guidance in our life. Why things happen? Why all the emotions we have? We need to understand that this all things is going on because we don't have always rational thinking, correct thinking, and how it's correct, how it has to be. It depends what we choose, but we need to understand that thinking change. We need to change a lot of things, a lot of beliefs. People always try to understand and explain why things happened, or why will they like this, why I react like this, why people like this. So the book about description our psychological world and other people, and connect with all these social changes through time, understanding what we are, what the world are, and this is need to be corrected all the time, updated. And this book have a lot of information about this updating. Is the first chapter, and contained a lot of paintings of very famous artists for better understanding of contents of this book. And I decided to have this introduction because we need to have some guidance in one, not as a different scientific book, but people, for everyone. It's contained so many beautiful paintings which describe our world and our connection with the psychological world, what we're trying to do with ourselves, especially when we're young and we don't know what is going on around. Even we have a lot of knowledge from books, in a school, in a college, and learn about a lot of science subjects we need to know, and history, chemistry, psychology, anatomy, mathematics. We need to know first about ourselves. Really practical book, which also have questions about our values, our religion, why we need religion, why we need believe in something greater than us, why we need to explain things happened, why we need to understand why we're so unique creatures. And our psychology is not so simple and is not so bad as we may be thinking. And we need to be precise in defining what is right we think, what is not, and how is this defined. And give us a lot of information in a religion book, because they build our society. We want this or don't, and happen. Besides this situation, this fact is happened. And we need to understand all this connection between different kinds of psychological reaction, psychological situation we have in life, problems we have in life, and all of them are different, but in some ways the same. So it's helping us to understand in this book way we're thinking, which way is negative, which way is right. I see in the book a lot of pictures, drawings. The first in the book, all or nothing thinking. I believe everyone maybe once heard about this, but never think that it's sometimes can create negative way of thinking, which call on nothing in my book. And for this example definition, you see a situation in only two opposite categories. Example, if all my colleagues were not pleased with my work, then nothing proves my work is valuable. So in this drawing, and this is description, also give understanding what is about this negative thinking. And in other pages, they have answer how we have to think correctly. Even if all colleagues were not pleased with my work, it remained valuable in larger its parts. So it's going on. It's many ways of negative thinking, catastrophization. I have definitions, I have example, drawing, how this in psychological way can be display, disqualifying the positive. And example with drawings which define this kind of negative thinking. And it's a lot of more. A lot of more. All drawings, all definitions, all these things can help people study which negative thinking can be affect his life, his behavior, his action, his solution in life, choices in life, and this can be very helpful in a regular life situation and in even unusual life situation. And people who understand how the negative thinking work and how to replace with positive one, they can be very, very beneficial from this book. Reading this will help a lot of people with any background or any education. Even very educated people can use this very simple definition which collected in one piece, one book, and different kind of negative thinking introduced in this book that's help to understand what's going, how to think properly, how to change thinking, which produce unhealthy emotions. What I'm trying to explain everyone, that book help study own way thinking. It's like a guidance. It's contain all things you needed to know about yourself or other people even, because we sometimes doubt why the people behave like this, but maybe they just have this negative thoughts and it's not your fault. They don't understand you, they act differently. If we understand each other, if we help each other to understand the world, and things will be easy in everywhere, and all world can change in a better way. This is, we need not only understand how many negative thoughts we can have and other people have, and how we can help them. We can understand many things. So it's a lot of negative thoughts, and then we can introduce what we can do about how we modify the thinking and behavior. And this is it will be 6th chapter, last chapter. It's a big chapter, so you see again a lot of drawings. It's not be very boring book. As a purpose, we have a lot of images just to help to memorize, to remember what to do, where you can find the topic you really need to know or experience some things. You can find a solution of what to do with this situation. You see house problems, any problems, problems with studying, memory problems, car accidents. A lot of people have this mental situation, psychological problems with car accidents, court problems, marital problems. I think anybody can have this. So it's a lot of advices and solutions, couple therapy. It's self-guided guidance. You can use this book and learn about resolution, salvation, own problems, people problems. Of course, we need help, therapists, different kind of methods we have. It's only a little information. It's basic, and who I think everyone need to know, just basic. Addiction problems, it's a big problem, and always need to change ourselves if we're suffering like these problems. On job, pressure, women can have any kind of panic attack,